what I personally feel was a major success was when we forced when we requested the project that we build the homesteads ourselves rather than them building the different structures in our homesteads. And I think that created what I would call positive ownership, or it created a sense of ownership. Because, you know, if someone builds a house for you and maybe at the end the house starts leaking and all sorts of things that might happen, then you do not actually develop that sense of ownership.
Instead of hiring contractors to build the new houses, the money was put into a special fund for each household, which the person could use to build their own houses. The large savings that resulted from this enabled the person to build a bigger house, or to develop a shop, or to use the money for education for the children.
But the major failure is when we allowed small things, you know, to be done by the project, which we could have done ourselves. Talking now, such as maybe putting the pipes in the ground, that we could do it ourselves. And I think people can actually set the way they want to live themselves. I think to me it's very important, and that's where this empowerment comes in my understanding.
There was general acceptance of the principle that the primary beneficiaries of the project should be the locally affected communities, and therefore things like the water from the river, electricity, and agriculture development all became part of the benefit sharing of the dam itself.
Well, the benefit was the power that was brought to the area. Of course, was a benefit to the people, because the people are now drawing electricity from this line. And of course, the primary water, to me, they're getting clean water. The canal, which was built to the host area, was not there before. And now the people have got that canal that supplies water to the host area. And those that have got small gardens in their homesteads are using the canal water to irrigate their small gardens. So it's a benefit to the people. The project was expected to give first choice, which is now in the queue employment, to the local people. The livelihoods of the people have been restored. But of course, you know, as we say, livelihood restoration goes with development.
When I visited the project in 2006, I gate crashed an agriculture support meeting where members of the community were sitting around the table with an agriculture extension officer, and they were discussing how they needed to build or to expand into different projects because of some problems with the price of sugarcane dropping. So they were talking about developing vegetable gardens and going through all the costs associated with such a project. Then when I went to visit the project a year later, the new projects were up and running. And this was a kind of adaptive management to issues that came out of the resettlement process.
We have established a sugarcane business, and we had to go further than that by establishing new projects. And now in these new projects, we are growing vegetables and we grow maize so as to feed the people in the host area. And we have planted some various fruit trees. yes, they are 100% better if you compare it with what they were before here. And I'm saying that because down there, at least the people are employed in the sugarcane company, so they've got some source of income, and the different homesteads, which is now the farmers themselves, do get some kind of shares at the end of the financial year.
Let's say, before we were resettled here, we used to earn a living through some lively jobs, for instance, gardens, and so that we can feed our children. But now that we are here, we have been resettled here, we do have employment opportunities. I'm very much happy where I am because I could wake up at my homestead and see my children on daily basis. That's what makes me happy. You know, previously I had a stick and mud house, and now here I've got a bigger house and a house that is on a plan, which I didn't have before. On the question of how do you earn a living, here at the host area, we do have cattle, and we also have this sugar cane, as you can see. Also, we have just recently established a new project where we plant some vegetables, and those are the source of our incomes, and at the end of the day we are employed. The relationship between us and the neighboring communities is so great that even our cane cutters are from the neighboring community, and they are employed as well. We are not probably focusing on and enriching to ourselves. We are also giving out to our neighboring community to strengthen our relationship. Ngeke sikhona ukuthi singathi sisaqala lokho sephindze lokunye sesinako safuna ukuthi sibuke lokho kuqala lokuthi kusithatha kusibeka kuphi kona. Bese ke sengikhona. On the issue of what do we want to do in future, we are still planning to do various things, but at the moment, since we have recently established the vegetable gardens, we are trying to find out whether we can probably do two projects at the time simultaneously. But what is on the pipeline is the feedlot, where we will have an association of a feedlot so that we can probably sell the cattle in a bigger scale than probably doing it individually.